Kelly Clarkson opens up about dating again after divorce. Singer Kelly Clarkson is opening up about dating after her divorce. The American Idol alum divorced Brandon Blackstock in 2021. Unfortunately, it was not the easiest divorce. So, is she ready to take the bull by the horns and start getting back out there again? Read on for more details. Kelly Clarkson opens up about dating again after divorce. Dating after a divorce can be very difficult for some people. For Kelly Clarkson, she probably did not think that she would be in this position. A decade ago, Kelly wed Brandon Blackstock and believed that was it. The couple went on to have 2 children together, and then the fairy tale came to an end. Still, she has kept her spirit high and has continued to work extremely hard. Not only does Kelly have her own talk show, but she is also a well-respected coach on The Voice. Furthermore, she is an amazing singer. Recently, she was asked about dating again, according to Taste of Country. When asked if she was interested in looking for love, Kelly Clarkson promptly told Access Hollywood this: "No, my therapist, it's funny, is literally like, you should go on a date, and I'm like, no." She went on to add, "I sound like such a cliche, but I'm really enjoying, like, me. That's fair because the fans really like Kelly as well. Yet, what about marriage? Is that something that Clarkson would do again when she is open and ready to find the right person? I also don't think marriage has to be for everyone. I think you can exist in a relationship, and it can be what you want it to be." It appears that Kelly has made up her mind and knows exactly what she wants. She is also incredibly busy right now, so it would make sense that she would not have the time to find love. The Voice returns after taking a season off. Kelly Clarkson is back on The Voice as a coach. She joins newcomers Chance the Rapper and Niall Horan for Blake Shelton's final season. They have already started filming season 23, which returns next month. But once they get to the live rounds, it is cutthroat and time-consuming. Plus, Kelly has her daily talk show for which she has won daytime Emmys. Finally, her latest album is set to be released sometime this year, as she shared on Instagram. However, maybe love will fall into her lap when she least expects it. She definitely deserves all of the happiness in the world. Who would you like to see Kelly Clarkson date when she finally gets back out there? Let us know in the comments below. After an emotionally charged divorce from her ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock, Kelly Clarkson has recently begun to speak more candidly about her experiences with love, heartbreak, and the possibility of dating again. Clarkson, a pop icon known for her powerful vocals and chart-topping hits, has not only become a symbol of resilience, but also of personal empowerment. Her journey, post-divorce, is filled with introspection, growth, and a newfound understanding of what love and relationships mean to her. A painful breakup and a public eye. Kelly Clarkson's divorce from Brandon Blackstock in 2020 was anything but easy. After nearly 7 years of marriage, the breakup was heavily publicized, and the process was complicated by legal battles over finances and custody of their 2 children, River Rose and Remington Alexander. While many divorces are messy, few endure the level of scrutiny that comes with being a celebrity. Clarkson found herself navigating the end of her marriage while the world watched. For a person like Clarkson, who has built a career on raw emotion and relatability, the end of this relationship seemed especially heartbreaking. Fans had always perceived her as a beacon of strength and independence, traits she carried with grace even as she went through one of the most challenging periods of her personal life. However, in typical Kelly Clarkson fashion, she didn't shy away from discussing her pain. In interviews, on her talk show, and even in her music, she was unflinchingly honest about the toll the divorce took on her mental health. "The past few years have been a roller coaster," Clarkson admitted in a candid interview. "You know, life throws things at you that you never expect, and all you can do is keep going." These words resonated deeply with her audience, many of whom have also experienced the emotional upheaval that comes with divorce. Clarkson's ability to express vulnerability and still remain strong became a touchstone for her fans. Healing through music, one of the most potent ways Clarkson processed her divorce was through her music. Her 2021 album, Chemistry, was a raw, heartfelt reflection on the highs and lows of her marriage and subsequent breakup. The album's lyrics were filled with emotions ranging from anger and sadness to acceptance and even hope. Songs like Mine and Red Flag Collector openly confronted the heartbreak, frustration, and disillusionment she felt. "I think it was necessary for me to get all of that out there, and music is my way of doing that," Clarkson explained. "I needed to write about it, sing about it, and process it in the best way I know how. For Clarkson, music was not only a catharsis, but also a form of connection with her listeners. Her openness allowed fans to feel less alone in their struggles. As a result, the album resonated with a wide audience, many of whom were navigating similar feelings of betrayal and loss. Clarkson's songs became anthems of survival and moving forward. A reluctant step into the dating world in the aftermath of her divorce, dating wasn't exactly at the forefront of Kelly Clarkson's mind. In fact, she openly admitted that the thought of re-entering the dating world felt daunting. The end of a long-term relationship can often leave people feeling vulnerable and uncertain about what lies ahead, and Clarkson was no different. She expressed reservations about putting herself out there, particularly after such a public and painful split. "I'm not going to lie, it's a little terrifying," she said during an interview on her talk show. "Dating after a divorce feels like learning to walk again. You have all these fears and insecurities, and you're not sure if you're ready." Part of Clarkson's hesitation stemmed from the fact that during her marriage, she had built a life with someone she trusted. The idea of starting over, building new connections, and possibly facing rejection again felt overwhelming. Additionally, as a mother, she was particularly mindful of how dating would affect her children. Clarkson made it clear that her priority was ensuring that her kids felt stable and loved, regardless of what happened in her personal life. The importance of self-love. Despite her hesitations, Clarkson has been vocal about the importance of self-love in her post-divorce life. She emphasized that healing from a divorce requires a deep understanding of oneself and the ability to find happiness within. For Clarkson, this meant taking time to focus on her career, her family, and her own well-being before even considering dating. "I've had to do a lot of soul-searching," she explained. "I've realized that I don't need someone else to make me happy. I need to be happy with myself first." This emphasis on self-love is something that Clarkson has been advocating not only for herself but for her fans as well. In many ways, her personal journey mirrors the themes of empowerment and independence that have always been present in her music. She encourages others to take the time to heal, rather than rushing into new relationships for the sake of it. A new chapter. Opening up to love again. While Kelly Clarkson may not be rushing into the dating scene, she has acknowledged that she's open to the idea of finding love again when the time is right. She has made it clear that any future relationship must be rooted in mutual respect and understanding, with her children's well-being as a top priority. "I'm not saying I'll never date again," Clarkson said, smiling. "I just want to make sure that when I do, it's the right person and the right time." As she embarks on this new chapter of her life, Clarkson remains optimistic about the future. While she has learned valuable lessons from her past relationship, she is not letting her divorce define her. Instead, she views it as part of her growth and evolution. Ultimately, Kelly Clarkson's openness about dating after divorce reflects the reality of many people who go through similar experiences. It's a journey filled with uncertainty, healing, and eventually hope. By sharing her story, Clarkson continues to inspire others to embrace their own path to happiness, whether it involves finding love again or simply learning to love themselves.